I'm at the Pacific North War, the first of its kind here in Washington, and you just look at the guy standing beside me. And it doesn't take much to say, without a doubt, this is some of the coolest stuff I've seen in NERF. And the funniest thing is, he built a rocket launcher out of a drain blaster that I've seen, that I've wanted to build, and he just happens to be here at this war. There was only like, I'd say like 25, 30 people, and you happen to be one of them. It just blows my mind. It absolutely just blows my mind. But it's gonna take us a little bit to go over everything, because everything he's got is just tuned to the max. Starting with his blaster, I'm gonna try to go over what we have right here. We've got a heavily modified Stampede with lots of beautiful detailing work done. It is absolutely incredible. It makes most of my paint jobs look like crap. He's got a, what, a laser pointer and a flashlight?
Yeah.
Laser flashlight on the top there.
Front trigger.
Oh my god. More and more I learn, more and more.
Or just laser, or just flashlight.
Okay, good. Most wars don't even allow lasers, right? Then he's got a Titan tank right here. He's got an absolver barrel right here, which is running off what, a hammer shot cylinder?
Hammer shot cylinder, because I, of course, went with the 7-round one for my hammer shot. So that thread's on there. I also have a single round, which will also fire NERF rocket rounds, the Demolisher rounds. And then I have one that'll shoot either the big pump rockets or mega darts or rival rounds. And I do have a third one, but I don't have it with me, that will fire big bad bow rounds or whistler darts. And they just thread on. They also will all thread onto the bazooka you mentioned. So altogether this thing will fire, I think, 9 or 10 different kinds of ammunition. The only thing it won't shoot yet are discs, and I have a plan.
Rip shot. The rip shot, the zombie strike rip shot is a pullback and it will fire.
I want to be able to fire it off of this.
Oh god, good luck with that.
I have a plan. I think I'm going to flatten some PVC and make it take a disc.
You might be able to do that.
That's what I'm going to try. We'll see.
You might be able to do that. So yeah, heavily modified, absolute insanity. The best part, in the very back here, if I can steal this from you for a second. Here, oh, yep, there we go. He's got a very beautiful, it is a dart counter. So as I fire the blaster here, as it doesn't, okay, there we go. Give it to the man who actually owns the thing. That is absolutely incredible. Did you make that yourself?
No, that I bought. 35 bucks. Took it 6 months to get to me, but it is absolutely genius because the board is the size of the display. Minuscule. And then it's got 6 wires coming off of it. The switch, the power, and the reset.
Jesus
which are on this side of the
all
gun.
the stuff is on that side.
So there's a manual decrement in case you're putting in a magazine that's not full.
Okay.
Also the reset button. If you hold down the decrement and hit the reset, it changes what the reset value is. So it'll do 6, 12, 18, 25, 35, depending on what kind of mags you're putting in.
Jesus.
There's also a motorized pump for the Titan.
Oh my god.
Or manual, if you want.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, I have a friend who works in biomed at a hospital, so I get all sorts of stuff.
Like is that for like filling out the cuff on
yeah,
like a
that's what that one was from. The voltmeter for the power also.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice the voltmeter! Look at that thing! It's beautiful!
I like how it integrates.
So is there anything this blaster does not have?
Well, we're not even done yet.
Oh my god.
So it's got an overvolt, it's got a heavier spring. I think I went with the 5K. If you get more than that, it starts shearing gears off the Stampedes, and I didn't want to replace it.
So you're missing the Metal Gear set then?
Yes, because they're...
Metal Gear!
Nobody makes them anymore. Or they do, but they're like
Shapeways, it's like $47
Yeah, you're like, I'm good. It's got redundant power. So it's currently running off 4 IMRs, which comes to about 16 volts, which is why I have a volt regulator on the inside that dials it down to 13.4. Because at 16 volts, a Stampede won't stop firing. The recoil will just goes away. So volt regulator, there's redundant power. Either you can have 2 sets of 4 batteries, or it'll go to an external battery that just jacks in.
Megaman.exe? Ignore me, I'm a nerd. You said jack in,
yeah.
so.
The final thing that this thing has, as you may have noticed, there's a secondary trigger. Why does a Stampede need a secondary trigger, you say?
This is where we get to the fun part.
Another jacks in, and that's how you fire the shoulder cannon that I didn't bring.
Squire! The shoulder cannon, please.
Excellent, excellent. So, we have a
Oh my god.
snap fire, quick fire, what is this thing
It's a
called?
power swarm, if I'm not mistaken.
Swarm fire, yeah. So it needs to go in the shoulder cannon, the shoulder mount first.
Okay.
Locks into the shoulder.
Again, you need a squire for all this gear.
Usually I have one. Okay.
Oh my god.
And then the shoulder cannon is fired by the lower trigger.
Have you actually gotten people out with that?
Yes. It actually has a remarkably good range.
Well, it's at a good angle. Oh god, okay, let's see if we can get a quick velocity.
There you go.
Oh my god, that's actually really good! That is incredible.
It's not the most accurate thing in the world, but
Doesn't need to be.
when there's a horde of zombies coming at you, you'll take whatever you can get. I think that, oh no, there's one more
No.
feature. One more feature.
Oh, one more feature.
Ultraviolet LED for lighting up glow-in-the-dark rounds, which is why I use clear mounts.
That's everything on this blaster.
That
and
is
shoulder
everything.
cannon.
This is what I call it Ire, for the Latin for angry and the Norse Valkyrie of mercy. I built it to kill zombies. Killing zombies is a mercy, and zombies piss me off. I need to get it stenciled in, the Latin on one side, the Elder Futhark on the other, but I haven't gotten around to that yet.
I can tell you just haven't been busy enough.
I've been working on this blaster for 5 years
I
now.
can't even begin to describe how jealous and how much of an inspiration seeing this thing is. I have never, I don't know if Bobo Lobo has seen this blaster.
No, I have not posted this online yet. This will be the first time the world at large has seen this in its glory.
But that's not the only thing, because if the massively overhauled Stampede with the Titan, which can be both manually and pumped with an internal compressor thing, with all of these, that just blows my mind. That it can shoot any dart you could possibly fit in, except for discs right now. Connected to a shoulder cannon, but you've got one more thing under your right arm.
Oh yeah. So I discovered that there was a part of my body that didn't have a weapon yet. So I saw a design for one of these. He had it mounted on top. I decided to mount it underneath, and it's a slam fire.
So the trigger is basically...
Yeah, there is no trigger. The trigger is just glued closed. It's just slam fire, and then change. I also discovered that you can actually fire it with no hands, just by doing that real hard. Or if you want to be a complete prick, you go, how about peace?
Oh my god.
And it shoots you in the stomach.
Oh, just the action of you is like Big O. It's just boom.
And you
Takes dart punching to a new level. That is, and then of course the rest of your game.
yeah, the rest is,
He's got a strife down here, double shot,
double
hammer
shot, unmodded at the moment. This one has the 7-round cylinder, and that's why I have the cylinder on the
What
front
are you
of
doing
Ire.
with the 7? The 8's the new hotness.
I know, but I hadn't come out when I ordered this one. Double
Oh
stripes
my god, I didn't notice both
with
of
barrels.
them.
All they have is a voltage mod.
That's all
because-
well, it's like it's not enough. I mean,
Right, and that's one of those, if I've gotten that far down, I don't need the range because they're close.
where's your suicide jolt?
Well that's actually what I technically use this one for. If I have my full kit, believe it or not, this isn't the full kit, I have a battle pack that clips on, that then has another rocket launcher and a shotgun and holds about 2,000 rounds of ammunition.
You're literally a Gundam. You're everything I've wanted to be.
I'm working on power armor. So far I just have regular riot armor, but I want to make basically Warhammer 40k armor, but with functional Nerf guns all over it. Shoulder-mounted Vulcans or something, Mastodon.
This is not heresy at all. This is absolutely incredible. Is there anything you need to plug at all? HVZ? Anything?
I do HVZ at WSU, that's where all this comes from. We're a private security company, so we volunteer as NPCs for them. Recently got into a couple other games, Dystopia Rising, Afterworlds. Coolest piece of kit I've got as of today, some friends of mine from WSU got me this little patch.
The gear meter.
The
and
gear
it's
meter.
maxed.
And
Actually, it
it's
should
not
be
quite.
Yeah,
it's not quite maxed. I can't fire discs yet.
So when it is maxed, you'll have it breaking out.
I'll have to.
You just stitch it over with green and red, and then just have the arrow go off.
I
the
know
side.
of an embroiderer.
That is so amazing. I literally, and of course it's got a water pack and everything too. If you didn't already.
Camo pack built into this vest, and then the battle pack has another one.
This guy, I've seen a lot of HVZ stuff. this is taking it to an entirely different level.
I figure if you're a 33-year-old man running around campus shooting college kids with Nerf guns and you don't go all out, you're cheating everyone involved.
You're doing it wrong. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you very much.
Absolutely,
for your time.
thank you.
That is incredible. That is the most kick-ass thing I could possibly show any of you probably ever on this channel. Let's bring Bazooka over. Oh, we need to do a video on that too. Well, yeah, well, we still got more stuff coming, so stay tuned.
This isn't at all.
Walcom out.